on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far. A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. They even bother my poor father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is that? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. We don't use assume on your own. They and lots, but we just leave it. But we don't quit. You keep on rock shot, cause this is it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go here in Inglewood. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's caught by Golden, right side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 34.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Out quickly to Golden on the RPO. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Well, just about every metric you can use, it's very clear, Mike. This is one of the best defenses in football. So I think coming in, preparing for this game, we were asking ourselves, where do the points for this offense come by? And I'll tell you what, they silenced a lot of those doubts here with this opening drive to take it all the way down the field, to sustain possession, and come away with points. I haven't seen many teams do that to this defense. They got some things to sort out here before this next possession.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 39 yards.
26-yard line.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one complete down the field to Golden. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready? 70 line, go!
He'll look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He steers clear of the first tackler, working his way forward for a gain of about 4.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Whoa. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now. Ready?
Back to throw. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams 7-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Next. 18 top, 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
On the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
41-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's Ethan Evans now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. We'll take this in, back to the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Here we go, here we go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Back to the air one more time. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Hold the ready. Ready. Ready.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. That one is good. And the Packers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5.
KJ Hamler on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Vikings, 60 Eagles.
Trying to start on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. And we'll give him 4 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Got it. Ready?
On it's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Okay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. Here's 2nd and 2.
Matthew Golden. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Jacobs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
In motion, Reed. To the air now on 1st and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here comes Jacob. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
These are tough situations. You want to stay out of 2nd and real long. You figure it's going to be a pass, but this is a nice changeup by the play caller. He keeps the ball on the ground, picks up a good gain, and now this 3rd down got a whole lot more manageable.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Packers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 42.
Throwing now on first and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Okay, ready? Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a
From
yard.
the 21, here's second and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
Punt team headed out for the Rams
Evans in punt
as he'll
formation
punt it away for the 4th time today. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Injured player on the field. He's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Packers.
Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
He was taken down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Packers.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Come on, come on.
He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10
now.
at the 42-yard line.
Has some room inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
Ready? Ready?
That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
6-yard pickup. Brings
From the
up
1, second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season.
Joshua Carter.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Aaron Sorrell on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 18-yard line.
On the jump. Set up.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out to Hunter. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
18 more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Come on.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Let's go now.
That one caught. He finds Golden. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
There's Kraft, the tight ends. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27.
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was going to Jared Burris. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Second and 5.
Ready? Panther 60.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The man in motion is Watson. A run on 1st and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On the jump.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Viking 18.
They'll stick with him again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, L.A.
And the Rams, 1st down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the
Throwing now from the gun. Pass taken in by Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines.
Come on.
It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
A big hole. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point from Carter is good. And the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11.
Cougar 19.
So, it's a win for the Packers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. Don't have the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up a the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. Make sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it. Now we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it. Just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and a vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up.